Burns is an 80s icon who has certainly lived life to the full, taking in huge chart success, Celebrity Big Brother, and brushes with the law along the way. Now Pete is getting his life back on track and is planning to marry his boyfriend Michael later this year. But a wedding needs organisation, and Pete's life is anything but organised. So the time has come for him to get some hired help, and the hunt is on for his PA.
Couldn't be Pete's PA for all the tea in China.
You'd probably have to have your wits about you. You'd have to be very tough. You'd have to be used to being shouted at.
What if I was contacted by Pete Burns, asking if I'd like to work for him? Must be fucking joking.
I'd absolutely love to work for Pete Burns, and the reason why is because he's just got this aura about him.
It's the job from hell.
If Pete offered me the job, I'd take it, definitely.
The reason I think I need a PA is I'm incredibly disorganised, and as time goes by, I'm becoming more and more aware how disorganised I am.
But come on, we're in a rush, we've got to get...
I don't want the black one, I'm only on here with the red one.
There isn't a red one here. More
what am I going to do?
Well, forget the wig. What time's the appointment?
I'm going to forget the wig.
Put dry cleaning in the cleaners and forget which cleaners I put it in, they'll be stage closed. I'll have people coming to repair something in the house and I'll forget to be there, I'll go out and I'll lose the keys. I lose everything. Recently, I lost my engagement ring and we couldn't find it anywhere. It was in the cat litter tray. I have a Persian cat and that cat's always got diarrhoea. I'm so accident prone, so prone to losing things, so prone to nearly setting the house on fire because I focus totally on the work, so real life doesn't exist for me on any level.
The busy day in Pete's life is pretty much every day because it's a whole process of getting him from waking up and out the door.
It starts before he wakes up. He doesn't own a clock. You have to be the alarm clock. And you have to start with the coffee and, you know, slowly coax him into the world. And then it's probably it depends actually, 1 to 2 to 3 to 5 hours getting ready, depending on the event.
He just really does zone into getting ready, and he'll kind of do the makeup, have a bath, put a bit more on, take a bit off, change the wig, change the outfit.
That was cool 3 months ago. You look like a lesbian. I'm not really in a Bambi mood either. No. And what am I supposed to do with these? Come on, I need something to wear. No, it looks like one of Gary Gliss's cast-offs. No.
He tends to get mirror lock. He'll take as long as he's allowed to, but it can be about an hour to 2 hours, if you're lucky.
I take ages getting ready, but I use it to meditate. I do, I use it. Take 5 hours.
The PA that I get is not going to have the easiest job, and it's going to encompass so many different elements of my life.
He needs a mother, a nanny, a secretary, a stylist, a cleaner, and a friend. Yeah.
Pete is heading to a secret location in London to interview potential PAs for the job. He will select 10 candidates to live together in a house in glamorous North London, and they'll compete over 9 weeks to prove they have what it takes to become Pete's PA.
I'm not as bad as people think, am I?
Helping him make that decision is expert Rob Young.
I'm a business psychologist. I work in the City of London recruiting captains of industry. Pete Burns could be my most demanding client yet. Pete's acerbic, highly strung and opinionated. He's not going to suffer fools gladly. I need to find a PA with a tough hide and a sharp mind. My brief is to assess the candidates psychologically to separate the wheat from the chaff.
And celebrity PA Donna Cooling.
The best part of being a PA is having an insight to some amazing lives that people lead. At the moment I work for Helena Bonham Carter, Rachel Weisz, Derek Jacobi. The most important criteria when looking for a PA, to me, I think, is someone who is super organised. They organise in their sleep, have a good sense of humour, accept your mistakes when they're not your mistakes. You've got to cover everything. You've got to be 4 steps ahead all the time. You've kind of got to know your client better than they know themselves. I don't think he needs a friend. I don't think he needs a fan. I think he's looking for someone to look after him.
Together, they'll decide on the good.
I thought she was lovely. I really, really like her.
The bad.
This guy is a waste of time. Just get it out of here.
I'd like to hear the sound of your head banging off the desk.
And the slightly unusual potential PAs.
So what makes you think that I'd want a clapped-out male stripper as my PA? And can you sit with your legs together, please? Because I find it absolutely nauseating that you're sitting there with your legs spread to show me you've got big plums.
As the interviewees prepare to face Pete and the panel, what do they think they have to secure them the job?
Work well under pressure, work well with people. I've been in the paras TA paratroopers. I've done that for 8 years.
I'm adaptable, mature, and had obviously managerial experience.
I'm dirty minded, I'm crass, I'm a big fag hag.
I can only offer what I've got and hope it's good enough.
I've got some weird piercings I can show you.
So, what advice do Pete's loved ones have for the candidates?
Pete's personality is so funny, he's really witty, really intelligent, but very firm. So, you know, whoever's going to do this job has got to be somebody that's really smart, somebody that's on the ball, somebody that's constantly on the toes, somebody that's going to be 2 steps ahead of Pete the whole way. Really, really, really on the ball.
In terms of what Pete actually needs as a PA, I think mainly it's someone that just can come into our life and be part of the team, part of the family. It would have to be someone who just kind of got Pete. I mean, to live with, he can be quite demanding.
Well, I was married to Pete for 25 years. We met when we were teenagers, and we've worked together for all of that time. It's vital that the PA is discreet, because they will be working very closely with Pete. Pete wouldn't tolerate anything else from them.
I would say that he's a free spirit, fun person who does what he wants to do. I admire that.
I just think he's a down-to-earth type guy.
Quite fearsome.
I think he's going to go places.
The PA needs to have nerves of steel. They can't burst into tears very easily. They can't really fight back with me, because then I'll fight twice as hard. They've got to be able to cope with extreme situations. I don't want somebody who just thinks they know it all, because I've got the right to change at any time. And I'd like someone to surprise me. I don't want a stalker. They've got to be like a pair of psychic sunglasses that shield me from the glare of the job that I'm in. They're just going to have to be absolutely amazing. Really, really amazing.